Welcome back, everyone. In the last video, we got pooped out of a sandworm, and now we are here looking for Heismay, and going to see what we got going on here. I think we're a bit over level, but that's fine. Oh, we got a cutscene.
Indeed.
This area is massive, though I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's that at the bottom? An underground lake?
Look!
Hey, look. There's a hut on the shore of the lake.
Ugh, what the?
So he really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him
However,
yet. Something's amiss, though. If that's truly his hideout, how might he keep his victims here once kidnapped? He might be sacrificing the victims for something else. This place must be home to countless monsters. A child will not survive half a day. Now that you mention it, you've got a point. This doesn't seem like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
Well,
then we'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check out the place.
I'm heading out.
Alright.
I think they see us.
I see the enemy.
Very impressive.
Hey, great job.
you found something. Let's take it with us.
Right there.
Hey, you found something.
Rock is blocking the way.
There they are.
Stand ready.
Nice. You're gaining strength.
So far, we haven't had a way to turn away. This has been linear. Before we do that,
Now.
because we know the weakness to those. I mean, it doesn't matter for him. Oh, that's Ocean Straw. So, anyway.
All right.
Just this time.
Let's take them all out.
Effects of inclement weather. If you enter a dungeon when the weather is bad, enemies become stronger. Stronger enemies get more experience, but you will not receive a turn icon bonus when striking their weakness.
I shall
Okay.
vanquish evil. And tenacious.
Magic Seeker. Weakness.
What?
Wasn't that
Observe
supposed
the
to be his
attack.
weakness?
Oh, shards of ice!
Fine.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
A trivial fight, really. Tis to greater heights.
What now?
What I'm trying to
What
do.
now?
That's what it is.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
I see the enemy. There they are.
All right, we did it.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Look,
Looks like we can jump in there.
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them.
Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Oh, it's the human from before.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
Listen to what he says. He said keep your guard up.
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heismay?
I didn't expect you, Chief.
He said you chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
Interesting.
We owe you a debt, it seems.
Well, now we
A
can't
Knight
collect the
of the
bounty.
Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
That weapon! So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Boy, the character looks kind of weird with the head over.
Here I come! I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings. This should work.
Huh?
Kid the one with the shadow.
More
Come on,
Heismays?
man.
To push me this far, I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing.
I get the feeling Heismay's attacks are braver. Is it just my
What
imagination?
the? We've got...
No holding
more
back!
Heismays.
I call the lightning!
Blunder. Was luck on your side? Or perhaps, no matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come.
Why is there only one turn? Did they change the way this
is
is?
more arrogant. You think yourself equal to a UG fragility?
Take this!
I was saving this.
Yeah, he has two turns now.
Let's get on with it! We'll combine our strength!
We do wide-ranging attacks. Focus on one at a time.
Only a flesh wound.
How about this?
That's no good.
Tactic.
I have my
I
methods.
think I screwed up here.
My strength!
Falkenberg's moving slower.
Is everyone alright? Maceknight! Are you alright?
I knew you'd help.
Captain,
Let us
Are you
clean up
prepared?
this mess.
Oh, holy, you faded!
gotta
Damn
be
it.
better than that.
This should work.
This is nothing.
Magic Seeker! Win!
Blunder.
Falkenberg's
Observe
moving
the
slower.
Right there!
Who to the fore? You
Captain,
should do it!
they slow you down.
I was saving this. Blunder.
By the swan. Allies, together! Perhaps not the... Take this!
You think
Take
yourself...
this!
I see. No common sellswords, are you? 'Tis best used.
Is that all?
A blunder.
I've sworn oath of knight. Right there!
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
They die hard!
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Even wholly surrounded, too. Tis bad enough that he's skilled. But we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
Something
But we
ain't
don't
right.
know anything for sure yet. Worth noting
Someone's
that the
lying.
petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Good
If
plan.
there are kidnappings.
Let's take a look first.
Well, there are kidnappings because people are talking about kidnappings. So Stroll said the inside is pretty shabby too. By all appearances, he does live here.
Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find some proof that he's a kidnapper.
Doesn't it
And
seem
now we
like...
rummage through this dude's stuff. Small jar.
Huh.
What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't. I've seen such a thing in my travels before. The Yukif tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for burial.
I see.
So it's an urn, but judging by the size of it, these are a child's bones. He'd not go to such trouble for a child he adopted. It's only a theory, but I suspect it's Heismay's own child.
And so,
He is but a fallen knight, and has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
He's actually a criminal and still after a child.
that's...
There's the mark of the Shadow Guard. He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a Yugif, but now... Is that a different group from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
The truth is,
Titles and honors go to Clamar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow, their duties lesser.
I get it now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard, the discrimination even among the knights. So much for our civilized age.
even so,
Shadow Guard go unseen by the public. Pariahs all their only focus is skill. In Heismay, he must be dangerously skilled. There's shenanigans afoot.
Oh,
This doesn't look like anything but like the hideout of a kidnapper. I'll search for more clues.
all right.
There must be something we're missing. Let us investigate further.
look.
Look at all these things that have been bundled up in multiple layers of cloth.
Indeed.
Fairly tightly at that. It doesn't seem like the game would break if one were to drop it.
Hey,
Yeah, look around. Everything in this room is bound up in cloth, even the walls. Not necessarily to go through such a length. Strange the more I think about it.
Strange.
This is...
Is this a letter?
what the what?
It says, to Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever. Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much script, they must have been well educated.
Oh,
Is this letter written to Heismay? I wonder if the kid saw him as a good father.
So apparently...
I suppose he's been through his own fair share of woes, but there's also nothing to clear him of the kidnapping charges. We have to hear the truth from him. But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around
No.
us. A direct confrontation would be difficult. With that, he had some weaknesses we could exploit. We need a way of confronting Heismay's agility. Maybe there's some clues in the hut.
This place...
There is a lot of cloth in here.
Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does has so much cloth around? So I got two theories. To dampen the noise and to block out light. I'm going with dampening noise.
That's...
Maybe it's to help dampen noise?
Aha!
Noise? That's it.
Hey,
Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to be much more sensitive to sound than we are. And that's how he lives here so safely, I wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easy for him to hear when the humans are
I see.
I see. So the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise, indeed. I've heard it said that you have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound.
Then
So if we make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it,
nice.
worth a shot.
Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Wow.
Heismay! Come on!
Really? Really? This is your plan?
wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Luis! You think you're so bloody untouchable,
Shut up, you idiot! What if
bastard?
someone hears?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Now hold on, she might.
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
Oh, she's about to beat somebody
Is
there.
this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds?
Oh no, here we go.
So be it.
Hey, I didn't say nothing.
The sound of your wings keeps me up at night! Stroll, you think you're so smart! Gallagher, please be nicer to me!
Hey, I'm your fairy guide, not your fairy godmother. We're on a mission here.
Yeah, be nicer to me.
Enough! Stop this infernal din! What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Not
Here's our
really.
guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee the people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in
This
this
guy has
infernal
the best
cave.
voice so far.
I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel.
Wouldn't it be better to not fight him?
If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We have our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Here I come. Allow me to use this.
Oh boy, we didn't heal. I feel hesitation on Heismay's attacks. Could he be wavering about delivering a fatal blow?
He's not getting away this time!
Mage! Not now.
What do we test
Looks
so
like we
far?
can't brute force through this one.
Mage!
We're gonna try hammer.
Oh, hole in the light!
Not forget.
So, You saw through my illusion.
It's not that hard,
Even
dude. It's
so.
the only one for Shadow.
Okay, come forth, royal soul. Come! This won't do. Let justice prevail. Thanks.
Oh, it heals everyone in the same row. Okay, got it.
I was saving this.
All these
To the fore!
copies. I wonder if there's something to pull them apart.
Alright, so we didn't try fire yet.
Mage! The power of fire!
The freedom of a wanderer.
Magic Seeker! I stand red. Maceknight! Are you all right?
Thanks.
That helped.
This is nothing.
Mage! Let me rethink this. Mage!
Pretty much every
Let us
element.
clean up this
Is that fight there?
blunder.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Give me my turns, baby.
This should do it!
No! Don't take it back! Yeah, give me that quick. Yeah.
Please!
This should work.
Wait a second.
Take this!
Something's off.
We already found out you were done
Here?
You're too late.
There! Worthy foe after all.
Am I?
Hulkenberg's lost
Are
her
you
memory.
prepared?
She can't use her.
My heart!
Magic Seeker!
There we go. We got him. Down
Then my
goes
fight
Heismay.
ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Poor guy.
Satisfactory. Ha! I have never known such heights.
How'd you cast
Poor
spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
Clearly not.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd. No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the
It makes
request.
sense when you consider that they hate Elda, and you were the one who answered their quest. So it's like... But then
So you
again,
think I'm the one lying, do you?
I'm not sure.
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Fuck you, dude.
Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow,
Damn, son.
but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on. You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone.
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Can't be
Never
helped.
would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
I'm kind of liking this guy. It's a long
story.
It is even stranger that the youngest of you is the actual candidate. Still, I suppose I can see why they'd put their trust in you. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Haha.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
What a terrible day.
Hey!
I hope Nurus and the others are okay. All we can do now is get some rest so that we'll be ready for tomorrow. Alright,
You
dude.
wanna know?
Prize of the abandoned tomb. Let's fight.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Rumors about mountains of treasure. I think we'd best stay away. There's treasure there, sure, but it's home to some strange monster. The one that possesses real danger in there is the treasure monster. That said, I can only guess at what it looks like. Apparently, they'll put you to sleep. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you.
Here's the real skinny.
Rumor has it there are some accessories that can prevent falling asleep. They sell them at that dodgy Gloam Hall shop over in Grand Trad. Also, the beast is said to be drawn to money. Some witnesses claim they were able to escape it by tossing a coin at it. Now I've heard somewhere that out there are skills that use money. Yeah, so use a merchant basically. If you get a chance to just try stealing from it. Alright. That means you have to have a thief. Which is what the other guy should be helping us get. That's my gaming sense talking now. 30 minutes of this video, huh? We're really moving.
Pleasure to see you.
$80. I would say it's simply because they're delicious, but I've met a few outsiders who would agree. They're Easter harvest and they're quite rich in nutrients. Giant sandworms are dangerous, but we feast upon their larvae. If you ask me, they're delicates of other cities and far stranger from me. To me, for instance, I heard something from Peller. Apparently, the people of Grailhaven eat fish and all sorts of things, including completely raw sushi! If we can't believe it, my stomach churns just thinking about it. And I'm in trouble now.
Evidently.
So because the rumors of safely the sand flash, and thus the trap is already set. Whatever the case, Heismay is safely in our custody. The others will stand vigil over him, so let's rest him.
Trouble now.
Where do I go rest him? I don't remember how to get to the...
All right then.
Gone to shite this ass.
Can't find the door.
Good night.
So before we do anything,
Time marches on.
I'm going to Grand
and the
Trad.
age
I'm
of
going to
a
get
new
the
king
bounty for that
draws
thing.
nearer.
And then I don't know what I should do next. I want to do the thing at the bottom, but the time's
I
not really on
dreamed
my
we were
side.
being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I
hope
hope
you guys took a
Heismay
shower.
behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick! Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heismay?
He looks
What
drunk.
happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Eurus, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
Rated T for T.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it!
Where's Stroll?
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Eurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was
What
after
the hell
midnight.
is going on?
No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
It's inside town.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
What if...
Before that,
I have a
want to
feeling
ask you one
Barden's
question.
not the one.
Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange.
Ah,
I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange.
Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
Oh,
There's
really?
also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the Guard Corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Pardon, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be god of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Norris is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't
Come
just
on,
Heismay's
Naras.
reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell.
Sounds like a
It
human.
was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There, you're all right now.
Even
Shut
if
up,
there
Gallica.
is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
No good, they said they haven't found Heismay yet. So they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's gotten sounds like he's gotten them on a wild goose chase.
Hi.
What of our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Oh, over there. That sounds
Evidently.
like just coming from over there. Is he calling for us? Be careful.
Huh?
Why is Heismay with you? The guard at the gate said they not found him yet.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of guard and I have a responsibility to the truth. To know and uphold it. That is what this is all about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is,
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. And Lady Joanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
It's absurd.
Morris, no, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you have me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to.
Yeah.
Of course, after all, we can use your head for the competition. We'll need a replacement anyway. You're in the right. We're in, right, Micro?
Uh-huh.
Of course it will help you.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch, not under all our noses.
But
there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and Heismay's the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work.
Is that right then?
You should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley at the end of Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on you. A well leading to an underground
Isn't
chamber.
that?
Everyone's already headed to the Blindwell Alley.
What is it?
What now?
Whoops. Save here. How's the time doing? Because I can save here.
All right then.
Though it might be a good time to end it. Can we?
Where to?
No, we can't. Okay.
Where to?
Hey, listen!
Alright, so let's see. We're probably gonna buy some stuff.
You!
Hang on. Isn't that? Let's see.
Yay, money.
Yep.
Oh, got some medicine stuff.
Hey,
Oh, the elder comes by.
Now then.
We're doing pretty good. But let's just buy some more of these recovery stuff. Where's the armory? It's downstairs.
okay.
What'll it be?
I have the money, so I'm gonna buy this now. Why not? Right, looking here.
What'll it be?
Customer. Well, if it's armor you're looking for, go ahead and take a look. Just close. I just suppose. Alright, I think we're ready to head on out. So it's interesting. I think Lady Joanna is in on it. That's my theory. come on. There we go.
Hey, listen.
Let's go.
I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. If Morris is the culprit behind all this, he's probably lurking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, he won't be able to talk his way out of this.
However,
I did not expect to be here in the underground channel. This is no wonder traces of the kidnapper cannot be found. The children are beneath. Let us hurry.
Now, where was I?
Let's for more. It's been a while since you've been to academia. Pet the cat.
Here, kitty.
Oh,
Welcome.
And
I
just
see.
gonna buy it for the hell
Fascinating.
of buying it.
This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I think I'm going to buy Hulkenberg Gunner.
I found new power.
Let's see how that just. I'm gonna buy Hulkenberg Gunner.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
A new means of protection.
Stroll. I don't know if I want to buy him a knight.
I see. Fascinating. This,
I'll
all
buy
right?
him a knight just in case.
I'm counting.
Of course. Yeah. A new power to wield. Oh,
All right.
you'll come.
You know what? I think this would be a good place to end it. Then we could start the dungeon in the next video. So I'll see you guys next time.